Hmm. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Baby, all right. So, we got a great show today. We really do. And I know I say this each and every week, but this particular night, I definitely can say that this is going to be a really cool show. And not only that, the fact that it's part four of the of Nintendo month, but add a little style to the Belgian. But no, even without that, we still got a great show lined up today because this is very important. Not only that, the fact that it's we're into our fourth week of Nintendo month. We're just about wrapping up. We're actually going to go into overtime. We'll get to that in just a few moments. But we have a packed show tonight. We have a packed show, and I'm talking about all the stuff that was discussed in Nintendo Direct that was earlier today, and we're going to talk about that shortly. And my predictions on what third party titles are going to come to the Switch. What I think, and just remember that my predictions are not confirmed, so I'm going to be throwing in the warning during that as well too. Uh, Chat is open, so come on and say hi. Let your voices be heard, and we'll get to that. And not only that, I'm also going to show off the two apps. Um, One of them is going to be the Pokemon trading card game. They just released their update earlier today, and I'm going to open up a pack with that. Plus, also open up another pack that I never got a chance to open up. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Also, we are also going to show off another app that um, that was announced earlier today during the Nintendo Direct, but I'm not going to say what it is because I'm going to keep it a secret if you didn't catch it out. So, but yeah, and but before we get to the shout outs and the plugs and everything like that, I do want to make a quick apology because I noticed that I left out one thing in the bumper here, Samus, and I forgot to put Samus in the thing. So I do apologize for that, but nonetheless, we'll be talking about Samus in this video because spoiler alert, they did mention they did show off a little bit of Metroid Prime 4. So yeah, we're gonna talk more about that later because it looks awesome. So um yeah, it um but we're gonna get to that. But first, before we get to all that, let's do the shout outs and the plugs and everything because that's how we roll here on the House of Tom Dog. So yeah, I'm gonna open this up a crack because it is hot in here. It's hot in here in this room. The room that I'm in now. It's hot. And no, I'm not taking off all my clothes. I'm saving that for my OnlyFans. Sorry. Besides, I want to be PC for Nintendo month, so sorry. as opposed to my burping, right? Yeah. Okay, so big shout out to the Dorkening Podcast Network, Leo, Drew, Carrie, everybody over on Splash Pages. You guys are doing amazing. Uh, the guests that you have are awesome, and yeah, and it's a really cool show. So if you're a comic book lover, definitely check out Splash Pages, but also check out all the other shows that are on there as well too. Retro Octopus as well too. It's a very good show. Um, they're talking more Ghostbusters as well as some '90s cartoons, and so yeah, it was a pretty good episode, and I'm going to check that out. I heard it's pretty good. I'm going to check that out later. But yeah, Retro Redactopus is a really good show. Um, Definitely check that out if you're into some classics, some retro stuff and everything like that. This is the show for you. So yeah, check them out. Also, let's and then big shout out to Carrie and um, Friday and Raz and everybody over at the Outlet Network. You guys are truly, truly amazing. Um, Uncle Necro's Tomb of the Terrible is the show to watch every Monday um, on the YouTube channel, on their YouTube channel, Outlet Network. It's really, really good. Um, didn't do a show this week, but they're going to pick things up on this coming Monday. And so yeah, definitely check that out. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be reviewing Trinket Box. So yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with them as well, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that as well. So give them a check. See. Um, and of course, big shout out to Melly Playful and Tango over at Melly Playful and Tango over on YouTube. If you like watching people play video games, then Melly Playful and Tango are the ones for you. Check them out. It's a really good show. They're playing some Pac-Man World remastered and repacked or something like that. I have the game, but but definitely check it out. It's a really cool playthrough, and definitely check them out over on their YouTube channel over at Millie Playful and Tango. And this episode is brought to you by Dubby Energy. And what is Dubby Energy? It's an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial flavors, colors, or dyes, and zero chances of you getting a game over. And if you don't want your game to be over, then head on over to Dubby.gg right now. Use that promo code Brill that you see right there on the screen, and you punch that little promo code at the checkout, and you'll save 30% on your purchase. That's right, 30. There you go. Definitely, and you'll definitely have a good time with it because there's a lot of cool flavors and everything like that, and definitely it is worth every penny and everything like that. So definitely use that promo code right there that you see on your screen. Promo code again, that's Brill, and you'll save 30% on your purchase, and yeah, you'll be saving some dough, and so yeah, really really check them out. So um, so the Nintendo Direct happened um, earlier today. It was a really good Direct. It really was. We're going to talk about that first because we need to get that out of the way because there's a lot to cover because um we're still in the countdown to the Switch 2 um reveal, and they're going to be doing a Switch 2 Direct next month or next week rather. So, um, so um, they opened up the Nintendo Direct with a trailer um to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. And it's going to be coming out, um, I want to say it's coming out next year. Let's see. Um, like that picture. Oh no, it's coming out in 2025. So yeah, that's pretty it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, definitely check that out. If you like the Dragon Quest games, they're gonna be bring back the original. And so yeah. Um, Up next, they showed in a little trailer for No Sleep for Konami Date, and yeah, the game looks pretty unique, and definitely go check that out. Oh, that game is coming out. That game coming out. It's gonna be coming out on July 25th of this year. So yeah. Um, then they showed off um Raidou Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army. Um, this was a game um, that was released. It's an it's a classic RPG from Atlas. Um, Not sure when the game came out, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And yeah, the graphics on it look unique. And if you're if you're a fan of the Radar games, yeah, definitely check that. It's a definite checkout for you. And the game is coming out June 19th, and pre-orders available now. And this one really sparked my interest. This next game that they showed definitely sparked my interest, and it's called Shadow Labyrinth. And this looks absolutely amazing. And I got to show you one. I do want to show you one screenshot if I can find it. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Um, okay, there we go. I'm gonna do it like this because this actually is really cool. Um, because yeah, this is really really cool. Um, so yeah, so we have this little now this looks like Pac-Man, and whoops, but actually it's an AI companion named Puck, and personally it should be Pack, but apples and oranges, what have you. But it looks really really cool, and yeah, this really looks really cool. You can turn into I mean you can go inside this the orb and everything. Then you can turn into to Pac-Man, and yeah, it looks really cool. And then you can even turn it to like a another and then you can fuse with Puck, and you can use it for other things and upgrades and all that, and it looks really really cool. And yeah, and this game definitely sparked my interest. So yeah, it's coming out July. So yeah, Shadow Labyrinth is coming out on July 18th. So yeah, this looks really really cool. And and yeah, they're pretty much keeping Pac-Man alive, I guess. So yeah, this is the only way. So yeah, but it looks. Hold on a second. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Oh, okay. Thought I it said I lost connection there, so I don't know what happened. So I hope I didn't lose any connection and everything like that because of sharing that screen and everything like that. So I hope I don't get flagged. But um up next is Petapon 1 and 2 replay, and it's a rhythm game. Um, so it's Patapon 1 and 2, and they're remastering it and everything like that. So yeah, it looks all right, and it's pretty cool. But I of course I wouldn't play it unless there's a demo of it. Then yeah, it's going to be coming out on 7-Eleven Day. If you don't know a 7-Eleven Day, how dare you? It's so yeah, it's coming out on July 11th. So yeah, and which is considered 7-Eleven Day, and you can get a free Slurpee. So yeah, so just making sure. Um, Up next, they showed off um, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, and looks pretty interesting. And so yeah, looks pretty interesting. Get the do some stuff, and it's going to be available August 27th of this year. So, and no, I'm not going to be picking up that game. So, um, so yeah, this one I am going to pick. I'm going to try to pick up, and it is of course Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and we've heard some stuff about this game, but yet we don't know anything about it. But they pretty much showed um about pretty much what the game's going to be. You know, the one that showed a little gameplay footage and everything. It looks amazing, and you're in a new world instead of the obvious locations. And they're really going to take, I think they're really going to push the, I think what they're going to be doing is I think they're going to be really taking advantage of the motion controls. I mean, they're really going to push it because, you know, Metroid Prime 4 the Metroid Prime games were so unique um when it was out for the Wii that he, that the motion controls were just flawless for that. And but yeah, the game looks amazing. And Samus, she's going to get a new ability. Um, Now the name of the planet is called Planet Veros, and so yeah, the location of this looks amazing, and you'll still be able to scan some stuff, and it will help you solve some puzzles and everything like that, like you would doing the other Metroid Prime games and everything. Not to mention scanning and defeating uh, a lot of enemies in this game, and the characters in this look really good, and it's good to seeing the Metroids back in this. They showed a little bit of the Metroids, and Samus is getting a new ability. Um, she's now going to be able to have psychic ability, and with this psychic ability, she'll be able to um, move objects and open doors, and with her blast cannon, she'll be able to use that ability to um, move the gun, move the shot towards various enemies. So it's not just in the straight line. You can move it. It'll be like a homing missile and everything like that. So yeah, it looks really really good with the psychic abilities, and um, so yeah, definitely a major upgrade, and it just looks amazing. And I cannot wait for this game to come out. And of course, she's going to be using her, do the morph ball and everything like that. Um, and they showed off the Metroids that are in the game as well too. Some other characters as well. Oh, they look so creepy, and so yeah, definitely definitely worth playing and everything like that. It looks really really awesome, and it's going to be coming sometime this year. So we don't know when. I think my prediction is that they're going to be coming out It's going to be coming out just in time for the holidays. And at the end of the trailer, we get to see Samus in a new um in new armor. So we don't know what that armor is going to be, but it looks amazing. Um, Instead of her classic orange, uh, orange and maroon, this one's the armor that they showed off is more of a crimson primary color with a excuse me and a steel color. And yeah, it looks amazing. Looks really amazing. So uh, definitely, if I manage to get this game, this is definitely going to be. It will definitely be in the running for um, game of the year at the end of the year. Even if I play the demo, um, because how I do it is if a demo is if I play the demo, at least play the demo, um, it will get qualified. It will be qualified to and yeah. So let's hope there's going to be demos. Really looking forward to it. Okay, where are we now? Um, this next one, not really feeling this game. It is Disney Villains Curse Cafe. You make potions for the villains, and yeah, I mean it's okay, and it looks all right. So it's called Disney Villains Curse Cafe, and it's out now. So um, this next one they showed off is Witchbrook. Looks pretty good. Um, let's see. Has that retro feel to it, and so yeah, it looks pretty cool, and pretty much open world, and not really feeling this game either. Excuse me. Excuse me. And it's going to be coming out this winter. And it's made by Chucklefish. They make some pretty good games. I'm just not feeling this one. I don't like. I mean, I like it. It's just that I'm just not feeling it. The Eternal Life of Goldman is the next game that's going to be coming to the Switch, and looks pretty cool. It's a 2D platformer, and solve puzzles and everything, and looks really cool. And nice little animation and stuff like that. Looks amazing, and the graphics look nice too, and the visuals also as well too. Looks really cool. And this game is coming out when? There is no date for this. Oh, this holiday. It's coming out this holiday. Um, oh boy. So up next, they showed off um, Gradius Origins. Um, there's going to be a collection of games from the Gradius Gradius um, universe, and there's 6 legendary arcade classics, along with a new one, Salamander 3. So it's going to be Salamander, Salamander 2, Gradius, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, Life Force, and Salamander 3. That is a brand new game, and that's going to be bundled in this pack and everything like that. It is to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Gradius. So really, really cool. And if you're not familiar with Gradius and you have a Nintendo Switch and you have a Nintendo Switch Online, you can play the original Gradius on the NES library. So yeah, definitely check that out. I have. And oh, by the way, the Konami code works on it. Just a heads up. And if you're not familiar with the Konami code, it's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. See, it's embedded in our minds. So, yeah. And that's going to be coming out August 7th. So this is oops. No. That's not what I wanted. So yeah. So I just want to make sure that so yeah, it looks really, really cool. And yep, yeah, it's coming out August 7th. I think so. Yeah, it looks amazing. Belated birthday present, but I don't mind. Rift of the Necromancer. Necro Rift of the Necro Dancer. That's the next game, and looks pretty cool. It it kind of reminds me of like think of Dance Dance Revolution meets Guitar Hero, and so yeah, it looks pretty cool, and the animation on it looks pretty good as well too, and it's out now. Up next is Tamagotchi Plaza. Excuse me. Or as they say in the video, Tamagotchi. And so yeah, this so yeah, it's a the continuing with the Tamagotchi Connection Corner Shop series. And this game is going to be coming out June 27th. Looks cute. Hope it comes with if you buy the physical game, I hope you'll be able to play with the comes with a Tamagotchi. That'd be nice if it came bundled with that. Um, then they showed in a surprise they showed off more of Pokemon Legends ZA, and they showed off the the 3 starters that's going to be playing on there. We got Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig. And yeah, it looks amazing. Looks really, really amazing. And we're going to be going back to Luminois City, and yeah, a lot of things changed since the last time we were in Luminois for you Pokemon fans, and so yeah, a lot of familiar faces, and there's going to be a wild area, what they're going to call a wild zone, and we be able to catch Pokemon, but you don't necessarily have to capture Pokemon in the wild zone. There's also going to be some Pokemon out in the open as well too, and even some on rooftops. So yeah, we'll be able to capture some on rooftops as well too. So yeah, so it's going to be a big area, and it looks pretty cool. And and then at night, then um then at night, they're going to be when they when the time gets dark, um, you'll be able to battle other Pokemon trainers or battle other Pokemon players probably in a new mode called ZA Royale, and you'll be able to. This is probably their multiplayer area, and you can either sneak attack if you get if a trainer spots you, you would have to be it will start up a battle, or if their back is turned, you can sneak attack, and so yeah, it looks really really cool, and so yeah, it looks like it's going to be their multiplayer and their multiplayer mode and everything. So yeah, it looks really really cool. Yeah, it's a really cool mode, and so yeah, a lot of and of course the mega evolutions are back in this mega evolutions were very popular in the Mega Net Pokemon X and Y, and so yeah, it looks really cool. And there's and during this time, you can rank up to from Z to A, which means there's going to be 20 the highest rank you can go is 26. So yeah, looks really really cool. And get to do some battles and stuff like that, and take advantage of all the unique stuff that's going to be available. This so yeah, definitely a game I'm going to be picking up because I of course love the Pokemon games, and it's going to be coming out on uh, later this year. They say late 25, so I'm thinking between I'm guessing that it's going to be coming out either um, between fall and winter. I would say just in time for the holiday season, or maybe they'll be coming out. Maybe it'll come out just in time for Black Friday, so take advantage of that. Yeah. um, another Up next, they showed off another game that I'm not really feeling, and it's called Rhythm Haven Groove, and I'm not really feeling this game, and it just seems um, boring, and So just some rhythm based mini games and everything like that. Um, nothing against the WarioWare games. I love those. Um, it, it's just that this one just seems like meh. So it's coming out in 2026. Um, so Nintendo is also is releasing an update next uh, on late April. It's going to be called the Virtual Game Card, and what this feature does is going to let you easily manage your digital Nintendo Switch games, including lending your Nintendo account family group members. This new system update will be released in late April, and they go into detail about what to do. And I don't know um, what that would mean with with your physical copies, because that's pretty much a gray area at this moment. I asked them I reached out to Nintendo for that question, and I got nothing. So, or yeah. So any digital purchases that you make um will have their own screen, and I gotta blow my nose because my nose is dripping. I will be uh I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. So, anyways, so I mean, it is pretty cool, and I guess you can share you'll be able to share your games, um, if you even if you have like you'll be able if like let's just say for example you have two Nintendo Switch consoles, um, you could transport them over to from one console to the other, and so yeah, you can switch them back and forth, and you have 2 weeks, and you can if you have a family plan, you can share them for 2 weeks and everything like that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. But I have physical copies, so um, I don't know how useful this would be for me. because the only physical game I have that I downloaded off of the Switch, and that is Splatoon 2. So I don't have a physical. I do not have a physical. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta download that game. That game was fun. I know I should get Splatoon 3, but I don't, it's not budget right now. So and then, yeah, that was a game I missed last week. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. Um, that you'll be able to share you can share your games. You know, have their own little um menu, and so yeah, it looks pretty cool, and so it'll be a great way to organize your down your digital downloaded games as well too. So yeah, uh, great way. And like I said, you can transport it over to other um, Switch consoles, um, and all you need is an internet connection, um, which is uh, required. An internet connection is required only when loading or ejecting. So, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, and this will also work on your Switch 2. So if you have any games that from the from the Switch 1, you can port them over to the Switch 2, and so yeah, that'll be pretty interesting, and it'll be given, so yeah, it'll be pretty cool. And so it's going to be a unique feature. I guess they're doing this now. Um, um, which get that ready for the Switch 2. That's going to be coming out sometime this year. So no confirmed date on the Switch 2. We already talked about that. So yeah. Um, so yeah, it's going to be coming out. So yeah, this update is going to be coming out in late April. So it's going to be pretty cool. Um, so they showed off some other games that are coming out. Didn't really give too much of a detail. It's high on. They showed off High on Life. Um, it's a classic game and everything like that. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I played it. Um, on the Xbox is finally going to be uh getting a Switch release date. It's going to be coming out. When's that coming out? May 6th. Up next, they showed off Star um, Star Overdrive, and that's going to be coming off April 10th. Then the Wandering Village looks pretty interesting. Um, it's going to be coming up July 17th, and you're on this island that that's actually a creature. So so yeah, so looks pretty cool. It's coming out in July. Fantasy Life is next, and it's coming out May 21st. Then Saga Frontier 2 Remastered. That's going to be coming out in. It's available now. And Monument Valley. Um, so Monument Valley 1 and 2 are coming to the Switch on April 15th, and then Monument Valley 3 is going to be also coming to the Switch later this year, this summer. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. And Everybody's Golf Hot Shots is sometime this year be coming out. It looks pretty cool. And a new Marvel game, Marvel Comics Invasion, and looks like a 2D beat 'em up, and yeah, it looks really cool, and so yeah, the graphics look unique on it. Looks like an arcade beat 'em up, and it's going to be coming out this holiday season. Then they showed off one more game on this list, and it's Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. And it's been 10 years since the last um, game came out, and everybody knows about that game. And it's coming to the Switch next year. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now, this this next game, I mean, well, it's not really a game, but um, oops. Let's see. Here we go. Ready. So yeah, this one here, what you see on the screen is a new app. Is It's called Nintendo Today, and what this app does is it's pretty much a event calendar and everything. You know, like pretty much a calendar, as you can see. They have various screens. I'm using Animal Crossing for this one, and because of the anniversary of Animal Crossing, it's been 5 years. And so yeah, you can turn on notifications and it's it's showing off. I have the event says you could face a mighty Tyranitar for Scarlet and Violet, for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, um, so yeah, really really cool, really really cool. And so word of the day for this little guy here: if dinosaurs turn into oil and oil is what makes cars go, why are dinosaurs such bad drivers? I like him. He's so cool. Um, and a little image gallery for Super Mario 64. Let's look at this. So yeah, let's look at this. Oh, nope. Hmm. Okay. Wish I knew how to fix that. Or that. Not worried. Short movies. Oh, that looks pretty cool. And you can set up your widget as well too. And with the with the widget, you'll be also to put that on your phone. And also comes with backgrounds as well too. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that is oh wow. That's nice. That's awesome. So yeah. So yeah, that is out now. And now let's go to um, um the next screen and let's open up the new cards here. And before we do that, whoops, hit the wrong button. Um, let's do the Triumphant Light, which is what came out, which was the last one, and I didn't get a chance to open up that. So yeah. So okay, so here we go. We're going to open this up, and so we're gonna open up. We're gonna open up one pack for this one. Yeah, so Okay, we got a Hoot Hoot, Metatite, Grogunk, a Fione. Oh, nice. A Houndoom. So yeah, got some nice cards there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so yeah, when I mean that I never opened up any in the pack, yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, that's the first I've opened in this pack. So yeah, let's open up the shine. This is the new one that came out today, and it's the Shining Revelry Reveille. So yeah, let's take a look at the packs here. And so yeah, my apologies for a slow um so yeah. Keep that, and but we'll get to that if we get any more dented packs. Oops. I always like to go after the dented packs because I've done pretty good. I've done pretty good. I've done pretty well with opening up dented packs, and they've always okay. There we go. Okay, so this was the only one. All right, there we go. Okay, we got a Tentacruel. Got something nice in the back there. Eradicate. Like I don't have any of those. We have a Tinkatink, a Gazelle, and a Wigglytuff. And it looks pretty cool. Nice one. Three diamond. Looks really, really cool. And let's throw that in the pack. Okay, so no, not wasting. I'm not wasting any of that. So, whoops. So, okay. Please. Let me see if I any notifications in here. Anything in the gift? Nope. They do need a sleep home and theme collections. Okay. Oh, nice. That over 5 cards in the card decks. Register 5 cards in the card deck. Okay. expansions. Oh, nice. Oh, just unlocking some stuff. Daily. Oh, I forgot that. Daily missions. Okay. So, shop. Change completed. And you know what? Let's open up one more shiny pack. Before we move on with the episode. So yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this game. This game is really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, let's open up this one. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we got a Sprigatito. Another Tinkating. Oh, Reverend. That's nice. Yeah, I forgot that. Oh, Jigglypuff. Drifloon. Drifloon, I mean. Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, no major cards and everything like that. So yeah, really, really cool. Okay. Let's open up one more. Why not? Should we open up one more? I can afford one more. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm opening up this one. Okay, we got a Hitmonlee, a Gimmighoul, Mr. Mime, and Iono, and a Paldean Tauros, and it's a fire type. So yeah, pretty cool. To register these cards in. So yeah, 10 different cards. Well, I level up, and I got some really cool stuff, and tap to proceed. Nice. Collections, expanding body. Nice. Yeah, let's Use pack stamina to open up 100 booster packs. Oh, I have no other stuff. I haven't really been doing any stuff on here. I know I've been neglecting it. Let's see. The shop. No. I have 79 of these things. That's pretty cool. So yeah. So let me show off my my EX cards. This is not a I know that's not an EX card. I just wanted to show off that one. Okay. They put up. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Actually, no, that's not true. My favorite one is this one. I like that one. Charizard. Yeah, nice little Pikachu. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's enough of that. And so yeah. Oops. Okay. So Okay, so that was a little sample of some really cool stuff of that. And probably what I'll do between I'll probably do like a little I'll do a future video and open up some cards and and everything like that. I think that would be very interesting. And so we'll make a little segment out of that. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, we got one more thing to talk about before we wrap things up, and we're going to be talking. Oh yeah, I still have more drink. Yes, sir. Um, so as we said, the Nintendo Switch 2 is the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be out next week. And so what I've been doing for this month for those who are just been tuning in is I've been devoting this month to Nintendo to count down to pretty much count down to the big event and big announcement. Next week, um, when we do Channel X, we're gonna do it on the second. Um, it'll be which it's going to be Wednesday. So next Wednesday we're gonna take care of that, and so yeah, it's gonna be very interesting on that. So it's going to be pretty much wrapping up uh, Nintendo month, and we're gonna so yeah, this is going to go into overtime. So yeah, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. But before um, we go, there's one more thing that we need to tackle before the big review. Before we the big announcement that's going to be next week. They're going to be doing a whole Nintendo Direct. I'm sure they're going to be talking about the features and all the other cool stuff that's going to be available and everything. And oh, there. And so yeah, this is going to be. Uh, notice some. Oh, it is. Okay, 720. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Just I was looking all stop motiony for a minute on the main monitor, so I fixed it. So yeah. No, anywho, this is what happens on a live show. And so with this one, so we tackled um my predictions of what features would be great for the Switch 2. Then for the second part, I was giving out predictions to um, what Mario games we would like to see for the Switch 2, because there's going to be a Mario game. It's been can't have a Nintendo console without a new Mario game. And last week I was predicting the what games I would like to see come out for the Switch 2 that stars the other Nintendo characters. And I think that's probably the reason why I didn't put Samus on that on the thumbnail. Um, because we already know that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be coming out. So, and of course, because that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be coming out, it's you'll be able to switch that over um to the cons you know to the actual to the actual console. So yeah, it would make sense that um it would make we already know that that's a given. So because Nintendo already announced that any game that any game you have for the Switch will be can be played on the Switch too. So yeah. And of course there's going to be exclusives to the for the Switch too. So since we got take care of the IPs uh with Mario and the other Nintendo characters, this week we're going to tackle the third party titles. And of course there's a lot of there there's a lot of them. And um so it would make sense to have other properties come in and show off what we got. And yeah, it will be really really cool. I'm not going to include sport. I'm not going to include sports games with with this list because it's obvious that there's going to be there's going to be some sports games coming out for that because they do that every year. So like an NFL game or a basketball game or hell even the WWE games and of course uh, the UFC games. Pretty much anything that has to do with sports, you're going to see it. You'll see it every year. So that's not going to change. So I'm not going to include that in this list. What I am going to include in this list games that haven't been on the Switch that would look good um, for the Switch too, because let's face it, it's going to be a more powerful console than its predecessor, obviously. So we don't know. Like I said at the on the first episode of this month, that we don't know if it's going to be done in 4K or 1080p. We don't know. So it's only fair. It's only fair that you know that with the evolution of the Nintendo console, they got to try to keep up and everything like that. So with these with the new features um that I've included in that first episode, I'm going to include I'm going to integrate some games that would be fitting for for the Switch too, and because it would make perfect sense. And I just want to remind everybody that these predictions are just predictions. They are not confirmed. So there's the warning down below that this is not clickbait. I have no intentions of doing any clickbaiting or anything. I'm not saying that oh yeah, this is what we're going to see. This is confirmed and everything like that. Because it's not. It is not confirmed. So with the warning that you see right there on the bottom of your screen. I'm letting everybody know now that this is not confirmed. These are just my predictions of what I would like to see uh, on some games that I would love to see happen to the that would make a good addition to the Switch 2. And so yeah, this would make perfect sense. So again, this is not a spoiler or leaked out any information. This is just my prediction of my own personal prediction of what I would like to see in come out for the Switch 2. And definitely, by all means, the chat is open. You know, feel free to bring up any games that I haven't mentioned. I'm sure that there's games that you would like to see come to the Switch too. So let us know in the chat room or in the comments section at a later date. So when we're not live. So yeah. Um, Starting with the obvious one, Call of Duty. We haven't seen a Call of Duty game on a Switch console since I would say either I would like to say Wii U, but I know that there was a Call of Duty game on the Wii. And it would it would make a lot of sense given the power that we may have that we may see in this new Switch console. I It would make perfect sense that if they're not going to do like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 or even the upcoming Call of Duty Insight insert surname here. Um, Maybe we can see um, Warzone. It's a free to it's free to play, and Call of Duty Warzone's doing pretty good on there. And if you're allowed to do game chat, why not? I think that would be pretty cool. Um, it would make perfect sense that we can see um a Call of Duty if it's not going to be like an actual campaign or even some multiplayers, maybe just like maybe just integrate Warzone or maybe some of the older Call of Duty titles. I think it's time that we can see that we can finally see some Call of Duty titles on there. And since Microsoft has bought um, Activision and Call of Duty, the Call of Duty franchise, why not? And if Microsoft is in good relationship with Nintendo, and I'm going to be mentioning more on this list. And yeah, I think that that would be a good fit, and it would make perfect sense to see that on there. And so yeah, random Call of Duty games finally coming to the Switch, and I think fans of Call of Duty would love it, and being able to play some Call of Duty games on the go, I think that that will also be great as well too. Like hell, even port Call of Duty Mobile on because that's still doing good. Call of Duty Mobile just port it over to the Switch. They'll have the power because they still have the it could be a Switch exclusive. So yeah, it would make perfect sense to see that on here on the Switch too. So yeah, Call of Duty, um, random Call of Duty games, including Warzone, uh, is my prediction for coming out to the Switch. Um, Speaking of Xbox and Microsoft, I broke the news on this show a few weeks back, or either a month or so ago, in regards to I have a thing now. There we go. In regards to Forza Horizon 5 coming over to the PlayStation 5. And I think that seeing that we don't really have a racing game other than Mario Kart, the Mario Kart series, we don't really have a full hard racing game. Not talking about Asphalt. Asphalt's doing pretty good, and and of course that's a free to play game. But Forza, Forza, Forza Horizon 5 has been selling really well, and it's going to be doing really well when it comes out to the PlayStation 5. I would like to see Forza Horizon 5 make show up on, or even Forza Motorsport show up on Nintendo Switch. I think that that would be really cool because you know whatever partnerships that that they have going on, and and it's a Microsoft IP. There you go. I think that that will be amazing. I mean, we have Minecraft, and of course, they're going to be getting an update where they're going to have some, you know, they're going to be getting an update real soon, and it looks really nice. And you know, that's now owned by the Mojang is already in. They already have Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, so yeah, why not have the Forza series come out and make a pretty good impact. I mean, we do have Cuphead as well too. I mean, Cuphead was originally on the Xbox, but now it's you can get that game anywhere. So yeah, Forza Horizon 5 I think would make a good addition to the Switch too. So yeah. Um but that's not all. I think I would love to see the Master Chief Collection um come out on here as well too because they got a really good showing. Plus also um Killer Instinct, the they have that Killer Instinct for free to play game that you could play on there, and it's doing really well. Still, because still doing pretty well. Ooh, excuse me. It's getting late, folks. But yeah, um, I think that the Master Chief Collection would do good as well as the Gears of War series would also make a good addition as well too, because people still play those games as well, and they're a lot of fun. Um, of course, we're gonna see that Doom and the Doom games come on in there. Doom Knights, I think it's the next one that's coming out, and that looks amazing. And so yeah, but I'm not going to include that in the list because we already know that game is going to be coming out on this. I believe that game is coming out on the Switch. I mean, we got Doom Eternal, but yeah. Um, but what else? Uh, what else? Um, I would like to see Rare Replay. Why not? We have we've seen Banjo Kazooie. We've seen um, Snake Rattle and Roll, RC Pro Am, and Banjo Tooie. I want to say. Wrong. How fitting. Oh yeah, we have Battletoads. There's a Battletoads game for the Super Nintendo. Um, there's a couple of Battletoads games that we got the Battletoads sequel. We don't have there's not the first one. But how fitting could we see the Rare Replay finally have all those classic games ported over to the Switch too? It makes perfect sense. And you know, and since they have, but if they're not going to do it that way, bring all those games back. Donkey Kong, or even have their own Rare Replay that you couldn't play on the Switch. Like for example, I mean they have all the they have the Donkey Kong Country games. They have all of them, but why not Donkey Kong 64? Conker's Bad Fur Day, Diddy Kong Racing. Um, those are games that we haven't seen on the Nintendo Switch Online. I think that those will make good additions um, to there, and have Rare um, come back and maybe make an original game for not only um, Microsoft but for the Switch as well too. And just so that we can have a new Banjo and Kazooie game. It'll be exclusive to not only to Xbox but also to the Switch as well too. So yeah, I think that will make a good addition. I think it would be, and I don't know if I don't think they're gonna do I think there's rumors flying around that Xbox is going to be that Microsoft's going to be doing the handheld, the portable game market and everything like that. I I don't know if that's true or not, and I'm not including it in this video, but a lot of people are saying that, oh, we would like to see the Xbox Game Pass on there. I mean, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online, why not? But I don't think that that's going to happen. I literally don't think, I would like to see maybe some games that you that you were able to play on the Xbox but couldn't play anywhere else. And so yeah, I think that could happen. Um, you know, and yeah, it looks pretty interesting. And I think that would be really cool because there's a lot of games that were on the Xbox, especially that Rare made Cameo, um, being one of them. That's a really cool game. And I play that from time to time. And so that would be really interesting. I think, bring back some of the familiar classics that that were popular. And I think, we can probably see Donkey Kong 64 on there, like I said, and Diddy Kong Racing. So yeah, because those games were a lot of fun, and they would make a perfect addition to the family, to the Switch family. Um, what See, it's tough, man. It's tough because there's hardly there's a there's a lot of games that haven't really made it to there. Call of Duty is pretty much the only one, the Call of Duty games. Um, haven't really haven't really shined on on the on the on the Switch. And now since Nintendo's starting to get back these third party developers, I think that the relationship would be really great. I would like to also see another Mega Man game. Why not? I would like to see Mega Man make a comeback. I would like to see um who else? I know there's going to be Solid Snake, but why not another Sonic game? We could probably see another Sonic game on here. I think Sonic Generations is out for the Switch. I want to turn on my Switch and yeah, actually, you know what? Hold on a sec. I can find out right now. Let's go to the eShop. So I think Sonic Generations is on here. I think. Uh, There a retro games section. Sonic Origins. Oops. I had to punch in the Oh yeah. Yep. Sonic Generations. Yep. And then they had Yeah, music pack. It's pretty cool. Hold on a sec, folks. Oh, never mind. So yeah, Sonic and Shadow Generations. Yeah, they pretty much have. Yeah, they have them all. Okay. So yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had a, they got a, new Sonic game coming out. I think they are going to have that new Sonic racing game. So yeah. Um, but I'm talking about like a Sonic adventure. So it would make sense for him to be on there as well. Um, what else? So yeah, that's technically that's pretty much it. um, it's a tough list to make. It's a tough list to make because there's hardly any other character, and but Sony, they're not gonna give out, I would I would be really surprised if Kratos, if we saw God of War on like the God of War games coming up show up. I highly doubt that because Sony is very very um what's the proper word that I would like to say? It's like they don't really like they don't like porting their IPs to the to other consoles, which is why you won't see Kratos on the Xbox, even though Kratos would look good. Um, and of course, Ratchet, like maybe Ratchet and Clank showing up on Switch. I mean, that would be good. Um, as well as what's that other one? Not Knack. Well, yeah, Knack, but see, there's Ratchet and Clank, and then there's that other one, other character. I forgot which. I forgot the character. See, there was Ratchet and Clank, but then there was another one. Shit, I completely forgot. I completely forgot the what's that character? And it was a say a Sony character. Um, shit, shit, but I don't want to go. I don't want to open up the PlayStation app. Ah, Let's see. Well, we have Crash Mat. Oh yeah, I would like to see the Final Fantasy games show up. Not Sly Cooper. Oh, that would be nice. We've seen Lara Croft. Uncharted. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sackboy. That's another one. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto. The Grand Theft Auto series. Oh yeah, Jack. There we go. That's what I was. Jack and Dax. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto. I think it would be nice to see the Grand Theft Auto series. Um, the newer ones, like GTA 4, 5, 6 is kind of pushing it. So, um, yeah, I think that Final Fantasy um, 7 Remaster will look good. That game was awesome. I have it. I just haven't had a chance to play it as much. I've been neglecting that game. But yeah, I think that yeah, yes, sir. Well, okay. I mean that it would be nice to if we saw GTA 4 on the on the Switch with a digital remaster. Oh yeah, some other game, LA Noire. Oh wait, no, that is on there. LA Noire. And here I go. I gotta go back on there to see if it's on there. I'm pretty sure that it is. Yep, it is out there. It is on there. I could see the bully Bully 2. I mean, not Bully 2. That game is never coming out, but Bully, the first, the original Bully game. I guess I would like to see RDR2 on there. They had the first. There is um the original um Red Dead Redemption. The first one's on there, but maybe the second one would look nice um as well too. I can see that making a popping up on the console. So yeah. So yeah, a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities, my friends. And so yeah. On that note, I gotta call in the night. And it's getting late over here, and it's almost, well, it's 1 o'clock now. So I've been on this for 2 hours almost. And but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. And like I said, the predictions I made are not confirmed, so um, take that with a grain of salt and everything like that. So um, I don't want to force any clickbait on anybody because that's not my job. My job is to give predictions and theories and everything like that, and have fun with it. So give predictions mostly. So yeah, but in other words, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below what game would like to see on the Switch 2. Let us know on the comment section down below. And ringy dingy that bell to stay notified on what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself. And I will love you forever. I will love you forever, and I'll love you more than all the games that I talked about in this video combined. And but there's only one way to do that, and if you don't want to leave a comment or don't want to ring the bell or give that video a thumbs up, that's fine. But but there but out of all those, there is one thing I would like you to do, and that is face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all here again on Wednesday of next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. We're going to be doing a special Wednesday episode of that and pretty much wrapping up Nintendo month because we're going to be um, talking about the Switch 2 announcement. That's going to be on the Switch 2 Direct next week. And so, yeah, we're really looking forward to that. And announce some, and also um, talk about some of the stuff that's going to be coming out for the Switch 2 as well too. So yeah, it's going to be one big fun-filled special event that only happens in a rare occasion. So yeah, this is a really big deal, and I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you'll be looking forward to it as well. So next week, to wrap things up um, with Nintendo month, we're going to be going overtime on this, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So with that being said, I hope you stay tuned for that one and live chat as well too. And we're going to have a lot of fun and have our reactions to the announcement. And I think that will be really, really amazing. So, of course, I won't be showing you the videos and everything like that due to copyright reasons. Um, so yeah. So with that being said, hope you tune in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we will see you on Wednesday. Until then, oh, but also too, we got some cool episodes with Wrestling Prime Elite and Wrestling Prime Original, and I'll keep you posted with all those going in. But next Wednesday, um, let's go next Wednesday, next week we're doing a special Wednesday episode, like I said, and hope you all tune in. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you next week.